How are you guys? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome. We're going to get right into it since I was tardy to the party. Oh, yeah. Oh, sweet talker. How are you guys? I'm so happy to have you here. Let me fix my little table. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome. Okay, sounds good. You guys, welcome. This is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover, your host. Thank you guys for being here yet another Sunday. I appreciate you. Own Your Glow is every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. This is a specific featured stream, so there are some rules. I will be going over the rules shortly, okay? But I appreciate each and every single one of you guys coming each and every Sunday to my featured show. It's been such a blessing. We're about to hit a year featured. I've been doing this show almost 2.5 years now. It's such a safe space for me, and I really, really love that you guys enjoy Self Care Sundays, aka Own Your Glow, just as much as I do. I'm obsessed with owning my glow, right? And it's become a staple here on Meet Me. So I just wanted to just give you guys a thank you. I was in an auction yesterday, and I'm just like super grateful. I woke up with so much gratitude for everybody who comes to my stream and supports me. And you guys just really, you make this streaming thing fun. You make it more interesting. And um I really, really appreciate you guys for being here with me throughout my streaming journey so much. So with that being said, like I said, this is a featured show. Hello. Um, and Thank you. So, because this is a feature show, there's absolutely no trolling. So, if you troll, you'll be removed. Okay. We like to keep the space very high vibrational and very safe. Okay. Congratulations. Um, because this is also a featured show, I cannot greet each and every single one of you, but I appreciate you. What qualifies as trolling? Everybody knows what trolling is, sweetheart. So let's not. I'm not about to. You know what trolling is. This is a safe space. This is a fun space. This is a high vibrational space. So if it does not fit within that realm, don't do it. Okay? Because my bouncers will remove you. We do not condone trolling on Self Care Sundays. Okay? With that being said, I cannot say hello to each and every single one of you, but hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the love, the comments, the gifts, the support. I really, really appreciate you guys being here each and every Sunday with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you guys. I can't, there's so many comments. I can't even keep up with them today. Secondly, Self Care Sundays is for everyone. Okay. So if you would like to be a guest on my show, please make sure you hit me up. My ad will be able to. Phone is dying. Ugh. My admins, Emoji J, Jazzy Got Options, or Adult will also be able to help you guys if you would like to be a guest on my show. So make sure you hit me up. Um, Self Care Sundays, aka Own Your Glow, is for both men and women. So it is totally okay if you are a man and want to do the show. It's not a woman's show. It's not about makeup. It's about self care, right? So if you have a form of self care, I want to know about it, right? This stream has been going on for almost, like I said, 2.5 years. And it has been so beautiful. I've had both men, women, and in between, okay, on my show. So no matter who you are, you're welcome here. I know she's going crazy. It's because there's a vacuum in the background. Disclaimer: I am not a doctor, esthetician, dermatologist, or any of those things. So anything you hear or see on this stream is from the tips, tricks, and life hacks of me and my guests. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. So please tread carefully, right? If you see something that you're interested in, definitely message me and let me know. You can also see anything that you see here on my stream today. You can find on my Amazon storefront. So make sure you hit me with a favorite, hit my Instagram with a favorite, and you can check out my Amazon storefront where you can see everything that I'll be using today. With that being said, my form of my self-care. Oh, I have two beautiful, amazing guests, and they're both men. I'm so super excited. So we have Tico as a guest today, as well as Sin. Before I bring my guests on, I like to have a little topic with you guys, chop it up, as well as tell you my form of my self-care. My form of self-care, aka owning my glow, is hilarious. My form of self-care, aka owning my glow, is my skincare. I'm absolutely obsessed with my skin right now. My skin is clean. I have absolutely no product on it. Yes, I fell asleep with my makeup on last night. No, you're not supposed to do that. And as a skincare guru, you think I would know better. But with that being said, it happens. I did too much drinking. Again, not another self-care thing, but we ride. I had a good time last night. I had an auction last night. It was great. Creative, shut up. So with that being said, I'm gonna go over my skincare routine before I get to my topic. Dancing is a great form of self-care. I love that for you. Before I get to my topic, I want to go over my skincare routine today. It's pretty much the same as it's been, but as we're getting into the cold season, I will be changing it up, okay? So as you guys know, like I said, I wash my face. In order to take off and make sure all the makeup is removed, I like to use this is better to me than micellar water, to be honest. This is called cleansing oil. It's by Anua. It's in the Korean brand, Heartleaf. Anua Heartleaf Pore Control Cleansing Oil. I've been using it, as you guys can see. It's great. I love it. It completely takes off your makeup. It's oil. It's soft on the skin. I just wasn't a fan of micellar water. I'm not sure why. Just not a fan. Don't at me. Okay. After that, I like to go in and wash my face. Normally, I'll just go straight into a deep pore cleanser, but today I decided to use more like a softer daily cleanser, so I can also use my deep pore cleanser. So you guys know that I've been using the Sanwa Naturals Vitamin C and Niacinamide Honey Facial Cleanser. It's to glow and nourish. I love this cleanser. It's really soft. It's creamy. There's absolutely no microbeads in it, so you can use it every single day, and it just completely just gives you like a fresh, clean skin. I've been breaking out this week. I think it's because I've been kind of stressed. But other than that, like I love this. It's so good, and it's a lot of it in here for the price. So that is like my go-to cleansing facial. So after that, I like to go in with my deep pore cleanser, right? My deep pore cleanser, I've almost finished. This is like my second bottle in the last month, and I'm almost done because I'm that obsessed with it. Aveeno Brightening Positively Radiant Brightening Scrub. I absolutely love this. A lot of people actually say they don't like this, but this works for me. It's been helping me own my glow for a while. I love it. It's soft on the skin. It's for most skin types. Yes, obviously make sure that you test it on your skin first, but this works for me and I love it. It has a lot of microbeads in it, so it helps with the microdermabrasion. Great, 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 great product. I love this product. And then how do I remove my deep pore cleanser? This is like essential, and I talk about this tool every week, and I'm so happy because lately a lot of people have been getting it and upgrading their skincare routine. My ultrasonic sound scrubber, also known as a skin spatula. If you do not have this as part of your essentials tools for your skincare, then you are not doing your skincare right, okay? This is the holy grail of my skincare routine. This is what takes all of the dirt, purge, blackheads, whiteheads, I don't care what heads on my skin. This takes them off, okay? It's for men, women, please don't ask me. It's for everybody, okay? If you have bad skin, if you have good skin, if you have combination skin, oily skin, I don't care what kind of skin, this is the tool for you, okay? You need this bad boy in your skincare collection. After I do my deep pore cleanser, I like to go in with my first mask. Today's mask is going to be the same mask I used last week. It is the Azure Rose Gold Hydrating Peel Off Mask. It is for anti-aging, toning, and rejuvenation. It has 24K karat gold and rose hip in it. I love this mask. It's amazing. It feels good. It does hurt. Another disclaimer, be careful. There are different levels to peel off masks, okay? So make sure that you test it out on your skin first before you do apply it to your whole face, because there are different levels to peel off masks. This is a more intense peel off mask, okay? Make sure that you don't just put a peel off mask on your face, because you could rip your skin off. Just saying. So I just wanted to give you this disclaimer about specifically this skin mask, because I've had someone purchase a skin mask for me before and be very upset at how it hurt to peel it off. I've been doing this for a very long time, so it doesn't really hurt me anymore. But you know, if you're starting out, make sure you're careful about that. After that, I like to go in with my second mask of the day. I'm almost done with this mask, so I figured let's finish it off. I miss my face and what it looks like after I use this mask, so I wanted to make sure I just kind of emptied it out. It's almost gone, but I wanted to make sure I finish it off. This is Bounce Back by Ooh Ah Soul. It's a rice brightening mask. I love this mask. It's so good. I've been using this mask all summer. It did not do me wrong at all. It's really, really, really good for your skin. It makes it feel really tight and smooth after it's done. Once we're done with that, we're not doing any more masks anymore. We're gonna go in with a face toner. I got a new one. It was highly recommended on Amazon. It came across my Instagram, so I figured let me check it out and try it. It's also Korean, because you know I'm obsessed with my Korean skincare. It's called Honlink. That scared me. Thank you guys for the gifts. It's called Honlink, and it's a vitamin C hydrating toner. It has niacinamide and collagen in it too. So I'm super excited, because toners are really supposed to not only tighten the pores, but also brighten the skin. I've been feeling like, maybe because of a lot of stress, I've been feeling my skin is kind of losing its luster. So I wanted to check this out. The vitamin C got it for me, because you guys do know that vitamin C does brighten your skin. So this is great. And then, of course, we like to finish it off with serums. Right now, I am using this niacinamide, Anua 10 plus niacinamide plus TXA4. It's so good. I love this. I put this on right before I use the Holy Grail, the other Holy Grail, that girl. Okay, if you guys are not into the snail mucin, make sure you get into it, because you're not doing yourself justice. This will change your skin. Okay, it is amazing. It works for everybody who I know uses it. Amazing. I don't know how much I can say. I talk about it each and every single Sunday. Snail mucin is that girl. I don't care if you don't like the name. I don't care if you don't want to have snail mucin on you. Put it on your face. Put it on your face. Okay, it's amazing. I love it. And then I have a couple extra things that I like to do to my face now, just to help with the contouring. You guys know I'm obsessed with contouring my face with my amazing gua sha. I love to contour and tone my face. It helps with lymphatic drainage. It helps with forming the skin. It helps with double chin, saggy neck, anything like that. If you are suffering from that, these are essential tools for you, as well as my IKZ firming lift neck cream. Now, I was told like a month ago or so, that with everything I do to my face, I will not be able to stop aging, because it shows up in the neck. Not with this bad boy, okay? This is a neck lifting cream, and when I tell you it works, okay? It works. I absolutely love this product. It's been so amazing. And then also I have, for my under eyes, where is it? I just had it. Oh. For my under eyes, I use this YCZ. It is an electronic massage proaxylene eye cream. This eye cream is top. It's the best. Okay, I'm obsessed with this eye cream. It comes with this LED light to help with any dark circles. My dark circles were so bad. They're now starting to kind of just dissipate. Like I have no makeup on and they're actually going away. I'm absolutely obsessed. So if you have issues with dark circles or bags under your eyes, you definitely want to check this out. This is amazing. I'm obsessed with this product. Like the last two products are amazing. You guys, if you're now just joining, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lova. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the gifts, all the love, all the comments. You guys are amazing. You make this show go on. Anybody who has a show, my bags have bags. When I started this journey, especially here on this stream, so did mine, okay? But with that product, I have been able to reduce my bag, so I love it. The show couldn't happen without you guys, so I really appreciate you guys being here each and every Sunday. Before I bring my two guests, I did want to talk to you guys about something really quick. It's really, really important, along with all the other wellness essentials, as well as all the other things, just make your life a little bit better. Self-care wise, detoxing. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed with detoxing. I'm obsessed with detoxing. Why? Because I'm so bad. I'm bad with sugars. I'm bad with, eating bad. I drink bad things. I inhale bad things. I'm just a bad girl. Okay. Now, how do I clean myself up? I clean myself up with detoxing. Okay. Detoxing actually gets in and it removes a lot of the heavy metals and toxins that you do intake or digest or breathe in or anything like that, and it will remove it. Why? Why do you want to remove toxins? Because they cause chronic disease. Okay. If you do not detox your body, it eventually creates chronic disease. So it's very, very important to detox your body. And we're going to talk about it. The concept of detoxification is often promoted as a way to improve health and well-being by removing toxins from the body. However, it is very important on how to detox your body, which will make it the most effective. The human body has natural mechanisms to eliminate toxins such as the liver, kidneys, and sweat glands. But it is important to not overpower these organs, okay? If you're doing too much, they can only move so fast, right? Why is it important to detoxify yourself? It helps improve energy levels, reduce inflammation, enhance digestion, boost the immune system, improve mental clarity, and promote weight loss. Now, detoxing to lose weight is inappropriate. You're detoxing to clean out your organs, help your kidneys and livers push all that negative stuff out. But it is not necessarily the way to lose weight. It is a way to jumpstart weight loss, right? So I want people, it's so important because people think I do like detoxing for like weight. No. That's only lies in eating and working out. Detoxing is just about helping remove all of that excess like waste and, like I said, heavy metals and toxins. And honestly, you feel so much better when you detox. Like you feel more energy, you feel more lighter, there's so many good feelings with detoxing. Detoxification protocols can sometimes be restrictive or involve consuming large amounts of certain foods or supplements. This can lead to nutrition deficiencies, digestive problems, and other health risks. It is very, very important that when you are doing a detox that you are very clear on the rules. The best and easiest way to detoxify your body is by drinking water, okay? The easiest way to detoxify your body is by drinking water. Adding chlorophyll is taking it to that next level. Making your water alkaline is taking it to the next level. How do you make your water alkaline, you ask? By adding a little bit of sea salt, Celtic salt, Himalayan sea salt, or some lime, right? Adding both, even better, right? So making your water alkaline helps you push out a lot of those toxins, helps clean yourself out, is one of the easiest way to detox. Some of my favorite detoxes, actually not some, the only detox I'm obsessed with, because I know it works, I've been doing it for years now, is the cleaner. If I've ever talked to you guys about detoxing on a one-on-one basis, I've sent you a picture of this bad boy, okay? I'm obsessed with it. It is amazing. It is called the cleaner. It is the ultimate body detox. It helps remove pounds of waste It helps clean out your kidneys, your stomach, your prostate, your blood, lungs, colon, liver, and your skin. It is so, 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 so amazing. No, seawater is not considered alkaline. What? Please stop. It's so, so amazing. I also came across this new detox that is supposed to really go deep in, and that is part of the reason why I wanted to talk about detoxing today. It's called Zeotox. I believe it's Korean. I'm not sure, but I saw it on my social media and I decided to give it a try because apparently I'm not doing enough. And apparently, if you don't do enough, you have what they call worms inside of you. And I've been having a lot of brain fog lately. And so I was doing some research and it was saying that like real intense detoxification is essential for when you have brain fog and things like that. So I'm going to be starting a new detox journey, and I'm going to let you guys know how it goes for me. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I've never done this one before, so we'll see how it goes. But in about a week or so, I will be detoxing. So I probably am going to have to take a break from drinking. That's another thing that you have to make sure that you do. If you plan on doing any kind of detox, taking a break from sugars, from alcohol, from smoking, from all of the bad negative vices is really, really essential for a proper detox. It doesn't make any sense for you to detox if you are still participating in things that are negative for you and bad for you. It won't work, right? So it's very, very essential for you to take a break from all of those things that are not. Yeah, even THC is bad. Even THC is bad while you're trying to detox. Exactly. No, listen, a lot of times people don't realize that tapeworms are inside of them and it's causing a lot of things that are causing issues with you. So, like, I don't know. I don't know if I have one or not, but I've been experiencing a lot of brain fog. So I'm like, I'm trying to do everything holistically possible to make sure that I'm A1. So I don't know. This came across my timeline, and sometimes AI and our phones know best. So we'll see. The journey begins. I'm excited. Hilarious. You guys, if you're now just joining, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. My two amazing guests are still here, right? You guys have to be here. Make sure you hit me with a favorite. Make sure you hit my two guests with a favorite. If my guests are ready, please request the box. Let's get this party started. I'm super excited to have you guys here today. I appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you hit the top 3 gifters of the stream with a favorite. We have Lux, we have Hillbilly, and we have Sin as the top 3 gifters of the stream. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Woo! Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, Tico. How are you doing? You know what? Give me 1 second. Let me close this door. It's so loud.
No worries, no worries. I'm blessed and highly favored. Thank you for asking. I hope everyone's having an amazing Sunday. Everyone's blessed. Everyone's happy. Nothing to be upset about. We're gonna have a blessed and positive day today. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I love that. Anyway, so how are you doing? And we're gonna jump right into it as I start my skincare, like I said. So tell me, Tico, what is it that you like to do to own your glow?
Oh man, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not really too much into the skincare routine as far as going into the stores and picking up a bunch of makeup and tools. The most I do is just basic hygiene. I take a shower, brush my teeth, handle my business in the toilet, and I do a lot of sweating. I will admit that I work out a lot, and I take a lot of vitamin D when I go for my runs at the park. I try to aim to do 4 to 5 runs a week, and that really helps with maintaining my glow. I like to think.
I love that. I honestly, hygiene is the essence of self-care Sundays, right? Just being hygienic, like you said, taking showers is really, truly important. So I love that you're into that. I believe there was a question before we unpack what you said a little bit. I believe there was a question. Somebody wanted to know how you maintain a perfect bald head. Because honestly, I know from talking to people who do have bald head to know that it's actually interesting, and you never know. There are people who might want to go bald or don't know how to keep it smooth and so let's talk about it.
I will give you guys a pro tip. If you're a dude and you want to maintain a bald head, you need to subscribe to Manscaped. All right, Manscaped not only has the tools for your bald head and your grooming needs, but it has extra benefits as well, like
That's
the
so funny that you
aftercare.
brought that up. You're talking about that shaver thing, like that.
Yes,
So I bought my
100%.
dad that like 2 years ago because my dad's also bald, and I was like, this is cool, and the reviews were amazing. I didn't know they had other products besides the shaver. So, what about Manscaped makes it so good for you?
Oh man, it has these creams that kind of gives you aftercare so that when you finish shaving, it doesn't give a burn and you don't bleed as much, right? So it kind of helps in that aspect. Oh, outside of Manscaped, I will say just to keep a decent bald head, just have a good razor. Keep a good razor on you. Make sure you're taking your time with it, and at the very least, just do it once a week, if
Once a
not
week.
twice.
Okay, so at the very least, once a week, keep a good razor. And how do you help with like stop ingrown hair and stuff like that?
Oh man, I was hoping anybody in the comments would enlighten me on that because I think for me to be a part of this show, I'm willing to learn as much as I'm willing to teach as well. But as far as ingrown hairs, I'm just as clueless as anybody else.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you have your bald head looks very, very nice, and it looks like you take care of it. So I love that for you. So you
Thank
were saying hygiene. So what are some of the things that are essential to you, like you said, besides taking a shower every single day, for you to keep like yourself hygienically clean?
Oh man, I just make sure I brush my teeth. I make sure when I leave the house that I don't have any lint on my clothes, that I'm smelling right, and when I go out, I don't feel too self conscious. At the very least, I give myself a pep talk. Outside of a skin routine, I think self care, mental health wise, is very important as well. But we can get into that a little bit later on as well.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, let's dive into it. We're here to learn. So what are before we get into that, what are some of your go-to smell goods?
Body spray. I love me
Okay.
a good old Axe. Um,
Really? I didn't know people
yeah,
still use Axe. Okay.
yeah. Axe I've been using since high school. Even if it's not Axe, I'll use anything that you find in the basic convenience store. I
Okay.
like my colognes as well. One of my favorites is called Jupe Pour Home. It's kind
Okay.
of a little French, little foreign.
A little something, something, a little sprinkle, sprinkle.
I
Okay.
love me good old coconut oil. I love to rub coconut oil on my body. I think that smells amazing.
Okay, so life hack, right? If you put the oil on first as a base, and you put like some kind of you can start with, like you said, your Axe, and you can build your smell that way, right? So you can actually use all three scents if they go well together. I'm not really sure. I haven't smelled Axe since high school, to be honest.
I
But if they go well together, you can actually build your smell um, from that. But it's really good to start with like a base, like an oil base, right? So I love that you said that coconut oil. And actually, that might make sense though, because I know that Axe, from what I remember, is kind of tart. So I feel like the combination of coconut oil with the sweet and then the tart, and then I don't know what your cologne is, kind of will give you that kind of elevated smell that lasts all day. And it's something that I've done for like years now, because layering your scents is just so much better than just kind of picking one scent to go with all day, right?
one.
Um, so that's I love that. So you were talking about fitness. Let's get
Mhm.
into that. So how do you use fitness, or why is fitness a part of your self care?
Oh man, because I can truly tell you, like, when I was at my lowest, and mind you, I'll give you a little context. I'm 5'4". I'm not the tallest guy out there. At
Oh,
my
really? You sound
lowest,
like a
I was
giant.
right. I was 255 pounds. Yeah, I
Wow.
felt horrible about myself. I had low self-esteem, extremely depressed, and I felt like an enemy in my own cage. Like the door was wide open, but I just chose to keep it shut. And until I looked myself in the mirror and I asked myself, is this who I want to be for the rest of my life? I knew I had to make a change.
Okay.
So I started working out 4 to 5 days a week. I wasn't even running back then. I was just keeping a decent routine so that if I'm working out for at least 20 minutes a day, that's better than what I was doing before, which was absolutely nothing.
Right. I love
Fast
that.
forward 2 years, I'm at from 255 right now to 165. And I've been training to run a marathon. And the most I've done right now is a half marathon. So this just goes to show I not
Wow.
only feel better about myself, but I'm setting an example for everybody else that it's not too late. You can always make
It's
a change.
never too late.
You can
I
always get
love
yourself out
that.
that gutter. Just
Oh my
take some
gosh,
little steps
that's
in the
amazing.
thank you.
Congratulations on your weight loss journey. That's incredible. 100 pounds is insane. I love that. I love when people tell me that. I think the most important thing that you said, and I say this all the time because I'm also on a weight loss journey as well as just like a life journey, right? Where I'm involving a lot more fitness into my lifestyle. And I say it all the time that like when you feel bad and you work out, you don't feel as bad anymore. Like it's just there's
No,
something about it that lifts your spirits, allows you to release that negative energy and just kind of like live in your endorphins in that moment, right? So I call them fat girl feelings. If I start having fat girl feelings, if especially if I notice that I haven't been to the gym in about like a week or so, I'm in there. Those feelings, those frustrations, they get smaller and smaller the more I work out. So it's definitely a blessing, and I know that fitness is one of the biggest self cares you can do for yourself. Like you said, it's not just about losing weight or being able to run a marathon. It's just about feeling good in your own skin. And I'm so glad that you were able to like find yourself, because you were a big boy.
you're not wrong. You're
You
not wrong at all.
were.
It
So
wasn't
congrats.
easy. It was 100% worth it. And one thing I like to tell people is when in doubt, just sweat it out. If you're
Yeah.
ever feeling like you're having a bad day and you have no outlet, you can't really scream or yell at anybody, just go for a little workout, go for a little walk.
I love that. When in doubt, sweat it out. Shout out to that. That's awesome. You guys, if you're not just joining, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. I got Tico in the box. Make sure you hit Tico with a favorite, okay, guys? Make sure you hit me with a favorite and hit the top 3 gifters of the stream with a favorite. Tico, I have loved everything you said. Is there anything else in the form of owning your glow that you would like to share with us today?
Sure. I did. I was reading the comments. Someone was asking why I decided to cut my hair. Um, Today is actually my father's birthday,
Happy
and he would have
birthday.
turned 53 today. One of his signature looks was always going bald. Uh, Rest in peace. It was just kind of like my homage to him to, keep him in my prayers and keep him in my thoughts.
Rest in peace to your dad. That is a beautiful tribute to him. I love that you did that.
The
Um,
original Tico.
the original Tico. So you're Tico Jr. Got
Yes.
it. I
Well, I
love
want everyone to remember that you're never alone in this world. You don't always have to be in the dark. And an idle man is a depressed man. So if you feel like you're stuck and you have nothing to do or anything to talk about, just figure it out with anybody around you. Find the right people to lift you up instead of put you down. Because even your own family will be the ones to put you down worse, right? So try to find family anywhere you can.
I love that because it's really important to know that you don't have to be blood to be family, right? And your support system doesn't necessarily have to be your family. They even say, um, you guys, there's no trolling. Can you please kick the troll out of the stream? They even like to say that, sometimes um, your support system can be like someone you don't even know, right? And I think part of the reason why I even started the show was so that we could come together as a community and um, just help each other, right? That's why this stream is a safe space. It's a space for us to come together as one and just like uplift each other, because a lot of times people don't I it's honestly until I came to this app that I realized how lonely people are in life, right? And a lot of people don't have a support system. They don't have people to talk to. They don't have a village. They don't have positivity in their life. And so as toxic as I can be sometimes, I wanted there to be at least one stream, a one time, one safe space for people to be able to come, talk, be vulnerable, trauma dump, and whatever else that they need to do in the moment. So I love that you said all those things because you are never alone. And if you feel that lonely, make sure that you do try and figure out what your release is, because holding all of that stuff, like suicide is not a joke, and people are killing themselves every single day. So it's really important to find what your safe space is, what your release is, and what you need to do to just get by and get better. So I love that. You guys, make sure you hit Tico with a favorite. Tico, thank you so much for joining me today. What you got going on in your stream? We're hitting you with a fave. What's going on over there?
Oh, you always catch me doing my daily karaoke singing. One thing I forgot to mention that I love, that I would consider self care, is just a lot of singing. Uh, one
I
thing I
wish
love.
I knew that because I would have asked you to sing a song. You're lucky your time's run up.
Well, I will mention this right after your show. I starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard is Ella's show, so I will be singing a little throwback.
Ooh, well, I'll definitely love to have you back on my show so that um, you can definitely give us a little taste of your vocal greatness. I'm excited for that. What else you got going on?
I do a lot of running, like I mentioned earlier. So I actually invested in a chest pack, so I'm able to stream and run at the same time. So on my next run, you'll probably catch me at the park, just taking in the scenery.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's awesome. You guys, if you have not favorited Tico, do it now. I favorited him. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe over here, as you can tell. Tico, thank you so much for spending some time with me this Sunday, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday.
Thank you so much for having me, everyone. Take care. Positive thinking brings positive outcomes.
Ooh, I love that. I love that. Yes, he was amazing. You guys, if you're now just tuning in, this is Own Your Glow with me, Tandra Glover. I have a skin mask on, not too much on me, okay? I am not doing any kind of face before I get attacked. I get attacked by all of the nonsense. My second guest is here. Hello, Sin. How are you?
How's it going, Tantric? It's going
Going
great.
good, thank you. You've been here before. I'm super excited to have you here again. I really enjoyed you the first time that you were here. So we're gonna jump right into it. Okay. So tell me what you like to do to own your gloves in.
Right. Yeah, I've been here a couple of times actually, and yeah, I'm like trying. It was a challenge trying to come up with a new stuff, for self care and stuff.
You don't
But
have to come up with new stuff. We could talk about old stuff. We could talk about whatever you want to talk about. Yeah, listen.
it's good. We
Yeah,
love
let's go.
we love a good
Absolutely.
but yeah, I don't particularly have like Tico was saying, I don't have specific
I
skincare
think you're breaking up. We
routine or
can't.
anything like that. I do, try to use some.
You were
Oh,
breaking up.
really?
I couldn't hear anything you were saying. I
You
think
want me
you're good now.
to? If not, I can come out and come back in.
No. I think it's good now. I think you're good now.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No
No,
worries.
yeah, I was saying, it's kind of like Tico. I don't really have a particular like real like skin routine that I do on a daily. I mean, I do try to wash my face, of course, like the daily care, the showers and stuff like that. Um, Shave, whenever I can to kind of also exfoliate the skin and the face, and such. But yeah, pretty much just the regular, the washing, the cleansing of the with the shower, and then the face and the skin and stuff. I try to. I think I do a kind of an okay job of trying to stay looking kind of younger, I guess, than what I'm actually what my age is. What my age is. But yeah, that's usually what I try to do as far as like skincare routine. And then when we talk about self-care too, like I said, I've talked about other stuff in the past, like
Mhm.
skating and stuff like that, and other mental health care kind of stuff. So one of the things
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about
Yeah,
today
so
was,
let's unpack it. Let's unpack it a little bit. So you said that you take care of yourself to where you look younger than what your age is. So how old are you?
I just turned 40 this year.
Congratulations on being 40. I love that. That's awesome. So what are some of the things that you like to do that to keep yourself young?
Um, you know, it's funny because I used to laugh about this before, but you know, I try to kind of, I'll unintentionally try to like surround myself with, you know, a little bit more of a younger crowd these
Okay.
days too, you know, to kind of kind of keep with
Keep you young, keep you on your toes. Yeah, I get it. I understand.
exactly,
I love
exactly.
that.
But also, you know, yeah, trying to go out and do the outdoor activities. Like I do skate, so I try to skate outside when I can, or indoors when it's not possible outside. To kind of, again, like Tico would say, you know, keep the body, keep it sweating, keep the cleansing, you know, cleaning out the pores, keeping the pores
I
clean.
love that. Yeah, you know what's so funny? I actually have never really been a roller skater, and then I finally did it. It's a workout. Like, it's a workout. Like, it's not
It's definitely
easy
a lower body workout for sure. Like
for
you can,
sure.
I can always say you could tell a skater by, you know, if they have if you can tell they got the skater build or the skater legs, like you can totally tell like, oh yeah, like that person probably does, you know, some form of like skating, whether it's on the ice or on the street or on the concrete, whatever. But you can, you know, cause yeah, if you got the skating definitely builds up, you know, like the quads, the calves, you know, the lower body, the you know, the booty, that kind of stuff. So it's yeah, it's definitely a workout for sure.
Definitely
And
gonna
also
have to use it as part of my weight loss journey.
yeah, it's also good
That's
cardio as well
awesome.
too. But
Yeah.
also it's also a good way to clear out the mind as well too. I think I talked about that in the past, like going out on nature trail skates, you know, that really kind of clears your mind and all the clutter that you may have, you know, from the daily grind, the weekly grind. It's a good way of doing that as well. But I say that for this one for today, I kind of also wanted to tap into. There's another thing that I also like to do, which I think is in a lot of our lives, is music. I feel like I use music as a good way also of like self-care whenever I can.
So talk about how do you use music as a form of self-care? Because that's honestly a good one. And a lot of people talk about it. And what I've learned is a lot of people use music in a lot of different ways, right? So how does that work for you?
Right. So with music for me, like music is life. Like I can't go a day without some form or type of music, you know, listening to it, and you know, whether it's hearing it from my device or plugging into, you know, like either some headset, what's it called, some earbuds or a headset or a good pair of headphones, just putting it on and just go to my playlist and just you know, enjoying the music that I have, and I have a vast variety of music that I have keeping my playlist. Is not just one specific sound, and it's just enjoying the beats. I did grow up kind of a band geek, so you know I do you know like about the tunes and the melodies and music and that kind of stuff. So I not so much the lyrics, but I also when I hear music, I like to listen to the beats, listen to you know
Is there
like
a
the
specific
sync.
type? Is there a specific type of music that that promotes specific energy? Like if you're stressed out, do you listen to a specific genre to help you calm down or get pumped up? Like what? Like is like talk to me about that.
To calm down, it's you know sometimes people will probably look at me crazy for saying it, but for me to calm down, like especially like sometimes when I'm trying to wind down at the end of the day or like to sleep, even to sleep, I've always been a rock kid, and I'll listen to rock or hard rock, you know, even heavy metal music, and that actually that does, you know, calm me down just because again like I'll start focusing on the synchronicities of the, you know, into the music and the beats and the timing and stuff like that. So that kind of that's kind of how my brain works and how I'm wired. So I'll, you know, that's what I'll be focusing on for you know, for some of these songs or music, and that
I've
kind of
never heard anyone say that they listen to to go to sleep. Wow.
like I said, yeah, a lot of people look at me kind of like side eye, like what? But yeah, I don't know. It just it does you know, it kind of it calms my brain, and you know, I do sometimes struggle with sleep. I am what's it called? I do struggle with that, and I feel like that sometimes, like, because my mind's always running like a million miles an hour. So I feel like that sometimes, you know, calms the noise, quiets it down, kind of shuts down my brain there for a bit, and allows for a better sleep.
I
and rest.
love that. I love that. Honestly, sometimes zoning out to music definitely like helps me, whether it's
Right,
that,
right.
you hear that? I hear like, is it just me? Do you guys hear that? Oh, I don't know. There was something really loud in your background, I think. I'm not sure. I heard a crazy sound. But
The clock audio.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The app's been glitching maybe.
Uh,
But I definitely use music to help zone out myself too, whether like especially when I'm like stressed, or when I'm cleaning, or when I need to like think and I don't want to think, I use it as a form of coping. I use it as a form of escapism. So it's definitely, I totally relate to you with that. You guys, if you're now just joining this, we are coming to the end of Own Your Glow with me, Tantric Lover. I have Sin in the box. Sin, tell me something else. Tell me something else, because I know you've been here before. You already know what it is. We've unpacked so much together. Tell me something else that you like to do to own your glow.
something else. Yeah, I saw somebody mention something. Actually, it turned on the light in my head. I guess my good friend here, Kid, he talked about music, not only music. Talking about the Latino heat. I am, Latino. I am Hispanic,
The
half
Latino heat.
Mexican.
What is
But
the
what I do,
Latino
talking
heat?
about talked about the dance floor. That's something else I do also for a good dance. I love to dance. A nice little night out of dancing with friends and or
Little
whoever.
salsa, little bachata.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Some
love
bachata,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
some cumbias, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, or just just sometimes some good old um, what's it called? Trap music, like just like yeah, like some kind of just going out there and just letting loose and not a care in the world. Whoever's watching, whatever they can watch. Just as long as you're having a good time and you're out there, expressing yourself and doing what you want to do on the dance floor. That's I feel like that's what's important and again also a good way to kind of like just check out yeah like mentally and just dance your whatever, dance your worries away, dance your stresses away of of that day or that week, whatever, and yeah, come back home recharged and just ready to take on the next day again. So
I
I
love
feel like
that. I'm obsessed with salsa dancing. I love salsa. I love bachata, cumbia. I'm a huge fan, and it totally makes sense. Let me find out that you're out there twerking and dirking. That's
I was
awesome. It's awesome that dancing is such a good form of self care. And honestly, it's one of the first times I've had anyone you talk about dancing being a form of their self care. But you're absolutely right. Like it is, especially when you go to Spanish clubs, it can definitely take it to the next level. I love that. You guys, if you have not hit Sin with a favor, make sure you hit him with a favor right now. Sin, what you got going on in your stream?
yeah, you can catch me. I mean, you can catch me pretty much streaming here on the app almost every day or every night. Typically, I'm streaming at nights during the weekday. During the weekend is when I try to come on a little bit earlier. As far as what I got coming up, I do tomorrow here with my good friend Kid Sensation. We are coming out on Gen Wars, hosted by Kawhi, Top Batch Kawhi, and that's tomorrow, I believe, at 9. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think it's at 9. Or actually, it might be 10. Don't quote me on that, but it'll be up on my Instagram. You can find it on there. I'll put the flyers up there. That's tomorrow. Tuesday the 28th, I'll be on Queen Vampy's spectacular auction. That is on Tuesday. I believe my time is at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can catch me on there dressed up. I still don't know what I'm gonna dress up as, but I'm gonna dress up as something. So if you want to come by and hang out, I'd love to have you guys there. And also, and then on the first, November the 1st, I will be in um, the Pretty. I think it's called the Pretty in Pink auction. I think that's also hosted by Kawhi. And that's yeah us coming out, dressed up all in pink. So if you want to, see me dressed up in my best pinks out there, then come on by and check us out for that as well too. And I think that's pretty much all I got as far as shows. I do also admin for a couple of shows. I admin for Chronic Sunshine's Lyrically Correct, which right now is on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also admin for Rob G's Who's the Guest. That's on today on Sundays at 11 p.m. And I also admin and book for the wonderful Lux and her feature TikTok trivia show, which is every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to get on those shows, just hit me up and we'll try to get you on there, whenever we can. So.
I love that. Oh my goodness, so much. We love a booked and busy streamer. So many things going on. I love that for you. Shout out to your support system that came out here to support you. I love that. Sin, thank you so much for being a guest on my show yet again and sharing your beautiful energy as well as all your forms of self-care. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me again, Tantric. I appreciate it. And
I'll have you again and again and again.
I appreciate it. I'll come back every single time. And if you don't do anything else today, I'll just say, y'all just make somebody smile, right? Make somebody smile. And I think you'll be, that's a very accomplished day for sure. So thank you again, Tantric, and have a beautiful.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sin. You guys, if you're now just joining, we have